What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy AD, man. I'm back for another lit video, man. So today what I'm gonna be doing, I did the PlayStation 1 already, so second one is what was my favorite childhood memory growing up as a little youngin', you know. So like I said, before I do, I had to move over because the lighting it's a little darker on that side, so it's a little lighter now. Y'all can see a little bit. So anyways, man, but before I do actually start, I'm gonna try to make this a little longer, but I ain't talking like 12 minutes. Probably gonna be like either 10, 11, if I can, if my stores don't pop up. I ain't trying to speak it into existence because it did it last time, and then my stores popped up and I couldn't record. I had to delete some stuff, and it took me a little while, so we just gonna get right into it. My phone keeps sliding down because it's hot. I have it set up on the bed, so if y'all see it. So like I said, my favorite childhood growing up, I'll probably say my grams, you know, going up to Erie, you know, we used to have this little hotel / noon places too, but you know, yeah, we used to go to this hotel and stuff. It was me, my grams, and my cousin, the rest of my family, some of them. Yeah, I would probably say going up to the hotel, staying at the hotel was my favorite childhood memory growing up. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like going on little road trips, sleeping in the car and stuff. But things are a little different now, because ever since they passed away, Pap and my grandmas passed away. Yeah, things are a little different now. Like, say if I were to go do those right now, do that same stuff, bro, it would not be the same though. You know, without they souls on this earth. You know, we all gotta go one day. But yeah, my favorite childhood was doing that. You know, just going to cafe all the time, getting food, bro. Getting like, bro, we used to be doing a lot of stuff. Snacks on the vending machine, going to pool, indoor pool downstairs, bro. Like, that was crazy. Like, I had a ball. We had a ball though. I had a ball. I ain't gonna lie. I had a ball, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was born in the 2000s, 2004. I'm a 2000s baby. I ain't gonna say baby. I'm gonna say 2000s adult. I ain't gonna say baby no more. I ain't no baby no more. I'm 22, big 22. You know, so I'm gonna probably say that was my favorite childhood growing up. I also did a lot of things growing up. I used to play the Wii, hang outside with my friends, you know, stuff like that. It was lit though. I had a little cool childhood though. Friends was all having fun, you know, shooting water guns and stuff, and what's it called, like water balloon battles, and riding bikes, you know, going on adventures through the woods and stuff like that. Like, bro, if I had a phone today, like an iPhone at the time, I don't matter what phone it is, bro, I would have been like, bro, y'all would have seen all the stuff I was doing, bro. Like, that was lit though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, I wish I can go back to those times. Like, 'cause this generation nowadays is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying it's stupid in this generation, but it's crazy. It's different than it was growing up though. You know, growing up was a little lit. You know, the music was better, you know, stuff like that, bro. But yeah, my favorite childhood was going up to that hotel with my grams. You know, I wish I could get those times back, bro. You know, can't turn back time, bro. I know everybody wish they could. Some I probably don't, but I do. You know. But that's my favorite childhood growing up. Dude, bro, I can go on and on. I used to do a lot of stuff as a kid growing up, bro. I got a lot of... My bad, y'all. I had to move different directions. My phone kept sliding off, but like I said, my stores popped up because I spoke it into existence, which I'm gonna stop doing. I ain't doing no more videos, bro. But like I said, man, I got a lot of favorite childhood memories growing up, but there's too many that it will probably be the next day by the time I'm done, because I had a lot of lit memories growing up. So I don't know if I can make this video too long because my storage, I apologize for saying I was gonna make it long. It ain't my fault, y'all. It's my storage. I don't even know. There's barely nothing in my phone, so I don't know why I was doing that. But yeah, I got a lot of childhood things growing up. You know, like, if there were like a time machine, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'd probably go back to my favorite childhood memory at this age or at a young age. again and just relive life. But I wouldn't want to do that. I would just go back to that day and then have fun with that day and skip it back up to this day. You know, my paps and my grams still living though. Like, I really wish they was, because I would have had put them in the video, and I would, yeah, like that's what I would have done. But I don't want to put my family in my videos, you know. But like I said, man, that's my favorite childhood growing up. If y'all want to see me do any other more videos, then I can do that for y'all. Just drop some comments below. Don't be afraid to. Just drop some comments below, and I can do that for y'all. You know, I'm also gonna make another video probably later on tonight about what my favorite game was. My only favorite game growing up was on Xbox that I liked of all times. That's the only game I liked of all times. I'll always still be my favorite game. I'm gonna do that video later on. But yeah, that, like I said, without further ado, that's my favorite childhood memory growing up. You know, just go to a lot of places, bro. I just can't say too many because I ain't trying to put the places out where I've been to, you know. But I really meant what I said though when I said if I had an iPhone, I would have recorded everything, bro. I ain't lied. And the hotel that me and my grands went to, it was definitely cool too though. Like, it was, what's it called? It was a little fun, a little late, you know. It was people were there though, but it wasn't too many people though. You know, it wasn't too many people. It was lit though. We used to go to roller coaster places, water park places, and stuff like that. We used to do a lot of fun stuff growing up. Well, they didn't do fun stuff because they was grown, they was older. But as in, like, I did fun stuff though. You know, being around them was just fun in general. Being around them was really the best memory ever that I ever had. You know, like, once again, rest their soul in peace. But yeah, man, I want y'all to stay close to your loved ones because they could be gone in a blink of an eye. You know, and you don't want to be in my position. It's not saying y'all, nobody is, because of course everybody in the world is going through stuff too. You know, like people passing away while going through something, stuff like that. You know, but yeah. I were gonna walk and do the video, but it's too hot, and I wasn't trying to be out there too long, though. I gotta go to work Wednesday. I gotta get all the sleep I need, man. I gotta get all the sleep I need, bro. You know, but yeah, man. So the next one I gotta do, but I ain't gonna do it in this video. The next one is what's it's like being an adult. So, like I said, man, everybody stay tuned for a song. You know, I do got a music page, which you already seen it, but you already know what to do. I ain't gotta say too much, but yeah, your boy AD love y'all.